all cell phones and mobile devices. Room, attention! Post. At ease. Please be seated. My name is Staff Sergeant Gordon, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. I would like to introduce the members of the official party: Lieutenant Colonel Carlson, Commander of the 368 Training Squadron, and Chief Master Sergeant McCord, Senior Enlisted Leader of the 368 Training Squadron. We also want to take the time for our students to introduce any family and friends that are present for today's graduation.
This is my beautiful family, all the way from Oklahoma. My mom, my older brother, and my two younger twin siblings.
This is my lovely fiance, my daughter, my brother-in-law, and my father-in-law, all the way from Mississippi.
I personally want to welcome and thank them for supporting these airmen as they enter the next challenging phase in their careers. Please feel free to come forward at any time to take photos during today's ceremony. From all the staff of the Pavements and Equipment Schoolhouse, we want to be the first to commend these Dirt Boys on achieving their goal and arriving at this momentous occasion. The Pavements and Equipment Apprentice course is 61 academic days and is divided into 3 different courses. The initial course is 35 days, where the students train on water trucks, dump trucks, front-end loaders, fencing, material handling, compact track loaders, backhoes, excavators, and bulldozers. The second course is the inter-service course, with 5 days of training in grader operations. Finally, the last course is the awarding course and is 21 days. The students train on multi-purpose sweeper operations, wartime contingency operations, and finally asphalt and concrete pavement construction. Each student receives 28 CCAF credits upon graduation, which are applied towards an Associate of Applied Science in Construction Technology. Today, these airmen graduate and earn the right to wear the Civil Engineer Occupational Badge and the Dirt Duty Identifier Patch. Airman Ivy will now recite the Heart of a Dirt Boy.
The heart of a dirt boy is a quality of mind, a mental resolve, an attitude that turns a man beyond the normal and the mediocre to accomplish great things in all works of life. Perhaps the most important thing in the heart of a dirt boy and a mediocre person is the difference between one who gives up and one who doesn't. It's that quality of mind that makes a dirt boy. No matter what the situation is, we have the ability to grit our teeth and keep going. We do not quit. We refuse to give up. It's a quality of spirit that refuses to be beaten, a resolve in the mind to go on. No matter what happens, dirt boys dare to believe the impossible. We hurt, but keep going. If we want to be great in our career or our life, we've got to have inner motivation, something to drive us. I call it desire. Dirt boys have a fighting heart, a fighting spirit, the kind of attitude that can meet obstacles and difficulties and rise above them. You can go through the motions if that's the kind of person you are, but remember that dirt boys can smell it and weed it out the weakness. Take pride in the things you do. The job might be bull, but it has to be done. Always remember, dirt boys pave the way. Deal with it.
Thank you, Airman Ivy. It is time to welcome these students into our civil engineer family with the tacking on of our duty identifier dirt patch by Chief Master Sergeant McCord and the presentation of diplomas by Lieutenant Colonel Carlson. Class 23009, prepare to graduate. Going to the 56th CES, Luke Air Force Base, Airman Adrian Acosta. Going to the 554 Red Horse Squadron, Anderson Air Force Base, Airman Basic Omar Becerra. Going to the 28th Civil Engineer Squadron, Ellsworth Air Force Base, A1C, Brandon Blair. Going to the 166th CES, Newcastle, A1C, Davon DeShields. Going to the 42nd CES, Maxwell Air Force Base, A1C, Leobardo Estrada. Going to the 18th CES, Kadena Air Force Base, Airman Joshua Ivy. Going to the 31st CES, Aviano Air Force Base, Airman Basic Louis Plaza. Going to the 18th CES, Kadena Air Force Base, A1C Joseph Pope. Going to the 31st CES, Aviano Air Force Base, Airman Basic Jaden Ramirez. Going to the 49th CES, Holloman Air Force Base, Airman Basic Tristan Smedley. And going to the 113th CES, Andrews Air Force Base, A1C Christopher Tickle. All right, let's give another round of applause to our newest Dirt Boyz. Congratulations, Dirt Boyz. Please be seated. The awards selection criteria apply to the whole person concept, giving the flexibility to weigh performance and academic achievement against other qualities. For example, we consider overall professional attributes such as leadership and followership, conduct, bearing, behavior, attitude, oral and written communication skills, problem-solving abilities, adaptability, and faculty and staff recommendations. We would like to recognize those students who have excelled throughout the course and have earned the Academic Achievement Award. To qualify for this award, the student must maintain a 91%, have no academic failures, and have no disciplinary problems. The Academic Achievement Awards go to A1C Pope. The Academic Achievement Award goes to Airman Basic Smedley. And the final Academic Achievement Award goes to A1C Tickle. Next, we would like to recognize the following individuals who have earned the next rank. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Being promoted to the rank of Airman First Class, Airman Basic Becerra. Airman Ivy. Airman Basic Plaza. And Airman Basic Smedley. A round of applause for our newest promotees. I will now turn the floor over to Lieutenant Colonel Carlson for words of inspiration.
All right, good afternoon. Thanks for coming out, everybody. And I want to say a special thanks to our families that came all this way to Fort Leonard Wood to support their loved ones, because whether it be a 4-year enlistment or potentially a 30-year career, the one thing that remains consistent is the support that we military members get from our families. We can't do it without you. And when our time in the military is over, the Air Force isn't going to be there for us anymore. It's going to be the family. So thank you for coming to show your support. And I know a lot of these individuals are going overseas, so these moments may be few and far between, but at least you're taking the time now to show that support to them as they graduate from this tech school. So thank you very much for being here. And to the graduates, congratulations, you made it. And you might think you're done, but this is only the beginning. You're going to have career development courses once you get to your operational units. You're going to have opportunity to pursue a CCAF, maybe a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or we've even had students come through who receive or working on their doctorate. So don't pass up those opportunities, because the Air Force is a learning organization. So for one, we learn from our mistakes, but also two, we continue to enrich ourselves as we move up in experience and rank. We do that because we need to be on the cutting edge of our core competencies as well as technology. So we need to be better than our counterparts that are over there in China, our counterparts in Russia or North Korea or even Iran. We continue to enrich ourselves. We face challenges head on. You as Dirt Boys, you heard it in the heart of a Dirt Boy. Yeah, sometimes the job may be difficult, but you push through because that's what's going to define you as Dirt Boys. It's what's going to define you as airmen. And really, it's what defines you as a person. So when you get to your next duty station, bloom where you're planted. It may not be your ideal location, or it may not even be the piece of equipment or the responsibility that you want to operate or take on at the time. But I tell you what, if you make your best effort, if you put your best foot forward, do the best you can right then and there, that's what's going to lead to you growing as a person. It's going to lead to the next promotion, the next assignment. And pretty soon, you'll be NCOs, and in a blink of an eye, maybe 20 years later, you may be sitting here as Chief McCord, as the SEL here at this squadron, or at another squadron throughout the Air Force. But focus on the here and now, focus on doing the best you can as young Dirt Boys, listen to your supervisors, because you are the next generation of our Air Force. We're going to rely on you to solve some of our toughest problems and overcome some of the biggest challenges facing our Air Force. You come with a new perspective. You come with different ideas than the rest of us who have been here for 6, 10, or even 30 years fighting global war on terror. Whatever fight that we may see in the future, it's going to be different from anything that myself, the Chief, Sergeant Hart, and your instructors have dealt with. And we need you to be at the top of your game. So take those opportunities to learn. Take those opportunities to grow as individuals and leaders. I wish you the best of luck. I can't wait to get back out to the operational Air Force so I have an opportunity to serve beside each and every one of you. So once again, congratulations to all the graduates, our academic award winners, as well as our promotees. And safe travels, and yeah, Godspeed.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Carlson. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join the class in the Airman's Creed and the Air Force Song. Room, attention up.
I am an American airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. At 'em now, give 'em the gun, give 'em the gun. Now we dive, striking our flames from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We could live in fame, or go down in flames. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
At ease. This concludes our graduation ceremony. We invite everyone to stay and congratulate today's graduates, beginning with Lieutenant Colonel Carlson, Chief Master Sergeant McCord, instructors, and family. Thank you.
Come around that way.
There you go.